Welcome back to K-pop&juice, the place where K-culture isn't just reported, it's felt. If you're here, you already know this channel lives for the moments that blur the line between scripted chemistry and real-life sparks. The kind of moments that make fans pause, reread, replay, and whisper, "Wait, did that really just happen?" Today's story is one of those moments, the kind that doesn't arrive with a press release or a neatly edited teaser, but instead slips out into the public and refuses to be ignored. Because somehow Jang Ki-yong and Ahn Eun-jin were caught kissing publicly. Not once, not twice, multiple times. And here's the part that shook everyone. This happened before any drama announcement, before casting news, before official schedules, before fans were even told there was something to look forward to. So take a breath with me, put your phone down for a second, then pick it back up because you're definitely going to want to comment by the end of this. Let's start with the shock factor because that's what hit first. Jang Ki-yong has always carried that quiet, controlled image. Tall, composed, magnetic without trying. He's the type of actor whose presence feels intentional. Every move measured, every public appearance carefully aligned with his work. Ahn Eun-jin, on the other hand, has built her reputation on emotional depth and authenticity. She's expressive, grounded, and incredibly believable, whether she's playing strength, vulnerability, or something in between. Individually, they command attention. Together, they weren't even supposed to be a together yet. That's why the first photos and eyewitness accounts caused confusion before excitement. Fans didn't immediately scream, "couple." The initial reaction was disbelief. Is that really them? Could it be a lookalike? Is this from a shoot? And then the details started piling up. Casual clothing, no visible crew, no cameras set up like a filming site. Just two people in public spaces sharing moments that didn't look rehearsed. And then came the word that flipped everything upside down: kissing. Not a quick peck you could brush off as a greeting, not a staged angle that could be explained away later, but real, unmistakable kisses happening more than once, witnessed by different people at different moments. Now pause here and be honest with yourself. What was your first thought when you heard this? Excitement? Suspicion? A quiet, "I knew it"? Or that strange mix of curiosity and caution that comes from being a K-drama fan long enough to know how messy rumors can get? What made this situation even more intense was the timing. There was no drama announcement tying them together. No press confirmation that they were working on a project, which meant fans couldn't immediately explain it away as method acting or promotion. For once, there was no official narrative to cling to, just raw information floating around, forcing everyone to interpret it on their own. Some fans leaned into the romance angle immediately. They revisited old interviews, past co-stars, personality analyses. Jang Ki-yong's reserved nature suddenly felt like it could hide something private and genuine. Ahn Eun-jin's openness made people wonder if she'd be the kind to love boldly, even under scrutiny. Suddenly, everything they'd ever said or done felt like potential foreshadowing. Others were more cautious. They asked the hard questions. Where exactly did this happen? Who saw it? Why are there no clear, high-quality photos? Could this be taken out of context? Could it be part of an unreleased project? And those questions mattered, because in an industry where careers can shift overnight, accuracy isn't optional. It's everything. But here's where the story gets interesting. Multiple accounts described similar behavior. Not just one kiss caught at the wrong angle, but repeated moments of closeness. Comfortable body language, a lack of urgency to hide, no frantic separation when noticed. That ease is what made people pause. Because actors trained to protect their image don't usually slip like that unless they're either incredibly careless or incredibly unconcerned. Think about it. If this were promotion, it would be controlled. If it were acting, there would be structure. If it were a rumor, it would crumble under scrutiny. But this sat in that unsettling middle space where nothing was confirmed, yet nothing felt entirely deniable. And then fandoms did what fandoms do best. They talked. Threads exploded. Timelines filled with speculation, slow motion analysis of blurry images, debates over body language. Some fans were thrilled at the idea of a real-life romance blooming quietly before cameras got involved. Others worried about backlash, privacy, and the pressure this kind of attention brings. Let me ask you something here. Do you think celebrities owe fans clarity in moments like this? Or do you believe some stories deserve to stay undefined until the people involved are ready? Because that question sits right at the heart of this situation. As days passed, another layer emerged. Industry insiders began hinting, not confirming, that Jang Ki-yong and Ahn Eun-jin had indeed been seen together more than once over a period of time. Not just a single day, not just a coincidence, which pushed the narrative from possible misunderstanding to ongoing connection. Still, no statements came, no denials, no clarifications. And in K entertainment, silence can mean many things. Sometimes it's strategic, sometimes it's protective, sometimes it's simply respect for personal boundaries. But silence also allows imagination to run wild, and fans are nothing if not imaginative. Then came the twist that made everyone's head spin, rumors of a drama announcement after the sightings. Suddenly, the timeline felt reversed. Instead of co-stars fall for each other, it looked like two people connect, then work aligns later. And that reversal changed the emotional tone of the entire story. If they were already close before cameras ever rolled, what would that mean for their on-screen chemistry? Would it feel more natural, more intense, or would it place unbearable pressure on them to perform something already being scrutinized off-screen? Some fans were already bracing themselves. They remembered how quickly joy can turn into criticism, how easily public affection becomes public dissection, how women especially tend to bear the harsher weight of judgment. Ahn Eun-jin's name began trending alongside both praise and unfair speculation, reminding everyone how uneven the playing field still is. At the same time, there was something undeniably refreshing about the idea that two actors might choose connection over control, that they might allow themselves to exist in public without perfectly choreographed narratives, that not everything has to be teased, announced, and monetized before it's real. And that's why this story refuses to settle into a single interpretation. Maybe they're romantically involved, maybe they were rehearsing something quietly, maybe it was a private moment that never asked to be analyzed, or maybe it's all of the above. What we do know is this: moments like these remind us that behind the roles, the awards, and the curated images are people who feel, connect, and sometimes forget they're being watched. And when that happens, the industry and the fandom briefly gets a glimpse of something unfiltered. So now it's your turn. What do you think this means? Do you believe the timing is too specific to be coincidence? Are you excited by the idea of real emotions bleeding into future performances? Or do you think we should all take a step back and let this moment exist without demanding answers? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because K-pop and juice isn't about shouting the loudest. It's about sipping slowly, thinking deeply, and talking it out together. And whatever the truth behind Jang Ki-yong and Ahn Eun-jin's unexpected public kisses turns out to be, one thing is clear: this is a moment fans won't forget anytime soon.